Hey Taj, good, lucky to catch you because you're away tomorrow.
Yep, that's correct. Yeah, off to Christchurch tomorrow for the Nationals. So we're excited.
Yeah, just catch you up a little bit with you running through the last bit of pad work with Dougie. How's camp gone?
Camp's been good. Camp's been really good. I've been, pretty injury free this camp, which has been nice, and I've been consistent with my training. Weight's coming off nicely. I feel like I've peaked at the right time as well, which I feel like is such an important thing in fighting, especially because we're competing as amateurs so much throughout the year. It's sort of hard to find the right times to peak, but it's usually these bigger tournaments like Nationals, Golden Gloves, that's when you want to be peaking, so pretty happy with where we're at now.
One thing I want to ask you about is because we know here at City Kickboxing so much work goes on behind the scenes against opponents, but when you're going to a tournament, it's completely different because you don't know who you're going to come up with.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean that's the exciting part about it is I'm in a pool. For me, I've got 6 other guys, all from around New Zealand, and only one of those guys I fought before. So the other 5 guys, they're all some new faces, and to me, I just see that as some new faces to punch. I don't want to sound cocky or anything like that, but it's exciting because I've never been in there with these guys, and I guess hopefully they're going to bring something out of me that I haven't seen before. So I'm excited for that.
Do you do any work, or does Dougie do any work on them at all?
We definitely prepare for as many styles as we can. Obviously, we're aware that these guys can all bring different looks, and because there's 6 different guys, that's 6 different styles. So you've got to be pretty well rounded, and I like to say you've got to be quite universal, in how you approach it, and just being able to adapt to pretty much any situation. Because some guys are going to want to box long, some are going to want to box on the inside. I just feel like I'm ready for any situation.
You talked about the weight cutting and that. Tell us how different it is for a tournament than just for one fight.
Yeah, look, with the tournament, obviously it's never too easy because you've got to maintain it for the whole week. Obviously with a lot of pro guys, you can make weight on the first day and then you can just splurge out and refuel. But for me, I've got to make weight, compete, and then prepare myself to make weight the next day. So I try and get it off as early as I can. I don't want to be doing it last minute, but I feel like once I make weight the first time, I'm good to go. I want to make weight every time from there. So yeah,
I guess you've done this quite a few times throughout your career.
Yeah. Not my first rodeo, but again, like it's one of those things where you sort of don't want the weight cut to affect your fighting, and I feel like the more I've done it, the more I've gotten kind of the hang of it, and just more comfortable with my body, and I feel like I'm getting to know my body a lot better as well as I get older. So yeah.
So you have your first fight on Wednesday, is it?
I believe Wednesday, because basically with the 6 guys in my division, 4 of us are going to box to make the semis, 2 of us are going to go straight through. So I'm either going to be boxing on Wednesday or straight through to a semi on Friday, but to be honest, I kind of hope I'm boxing straight away. Just want to get that first fight out of the way. That's another fight I get as well, and I can kind of build a bit of momentum and then let that ball start to roll until I get to the finals.
How much does the international travel that you've done prepare you for this, the nerves-wise or just that sort of thing?
I think it definitely gives me an edge, but it's also important for me to not rely on that, if that makes sense. So a lot of guys will go international and then they can come back and be like, oh, I've been on the big stage, I've done this and that, and then they almost don't even take this thing seriously. For me, it's been amazing competing overseas, and I've fought some high-level guys and being with the best in the world, but then again, you're still fighting another man when you get in the ring, so always going to take every fight 100%. Yeah.
You've got something to take your mind off, because I've just met your brother, and your mum's over here from Australia as well.
Yeah, so luckily for me, my mum and my brother have come over from Australia. Kind of funny how I'm heading off to Christchurch tomorrow and they're going to be here in Auckland. Obviously the timing wasn't ideal, but I'll still get to catch them when I get back. But no, it's real nice having some family here, and just getting to spend some time with them before I go off and do what I do. We're actually going to take a little trip out to St Heliers. I don't know if any of you guys know that, but it's a little place sort of along the coastline where we grew up. So yeah, a bit of a trip down memory lane for us.
Okay, well, hey, we'll catch you when you get back and talk about your new title.
For sure. Thank you so much, Tony. Appreciate it.
Cheers, man.
Nice
Excellent,
one. Thank you.
Cool.